So I'm holding myself accountable a little bit today because I have been making vlogs and not editing them. Mostly because I was having some issues transferring stuff from my phone to my computer. It's an ongoing battle sometimes. Anyway, now that I think I've got that figured out, I also need to start filming like real videos again because I don't have a video going up on Thursday at this point. Everything has been pre-recorded. Up until this point. I do have a couple more pre-recorded things that are coming up later in the month, but I don't have a video going up on Thursday. So I need to film today. So my goal is to film like 2, maybe 3 videos, depending on what I can get out. I kind of want to try and finish up the month of August because the point was not to run out of videos. The point was to be able to stay like a month ahead. So if I needed to take a break, I could. But apparently my brain needed to take a longer break than I thought it needed to, because of this little monster who is currently in his bed. And at some point, I am going to remember to do like the morning and night routine of living with a puppy, whilst he is still a puppy. But this morning, last night was a rough night because I woke up at like 1? No, had to have been like midnight that I woke up the first time, and I was like, great, insomnia. And I fell back to sleep, and then Apollo woke me up at 1:30 because he needed to go potty real bad. So we went potty, and then, which usually he sleeps through the night. Generally speaking, he can sleep from the time I put him in bed about 9:30 until about 4:30, sometimes 3:30, depending on the day. But that's my normal wake up time. I mean, I've been lazy this morning. It's almost 8, but it's Saturday. Usually I'm waking up at 4:30 because I work really early. Well, not really early. I start at 7, but I don't like feeling like I'm rushed. And even though literally my work computer is right there, I don't have a commute. So I still just wake up nice and early so I can have a nice relaxing morning. There's Miss Nova. Hello, Miss Nova. Anyway, I will do a morning and night routine with a puppy. And yes, he's in his crate because I was still resting. I wasn't sure if I was going to fall back to sleep or not. I am not, so we're good. But I need to do a lot of things today. I need to clean because yikes. I need to film videos. So that means I need to take a shower nice and early today so that I can, I did all of my shopping already. I do probably need to go to Petco at some point, but I can do that later this afternoon after I'm done filming, because now I'm not so worried about going out and shower and then coming home and showering after I've gone out, because I've been fully vaccinated and new things have come out about how long it lasts on surfaces. Anyway, not the point. This is not about that. I am still wearing a mask indoors because, the Delta variant is a thing, and I have an at-risk father. And an at-risk mother technically, but my dad's more at risk than my mom is. Anyway, again, not the point. Anyway, so I need to clean, I need to shower nice and early, I need to put makeup on, and I need to film at least 2 videos, if not maybe 3. We'll see how I'm feeling. But before I do that, I need to figure out exactly what I want to film. I know one of the videos I'm going to film today, which will go up the week of Power Ranger Day. It won't go up on Power Ranger Day, but it'll go up the week of. Month is all kinds of messed up. I have a very specific schedule that I try to stay to, which is right here, based on if there's 4 weeks or 5 weeks in the month. But because July was all about Apollo, except for the 1 week it was about Cosmo, I know you want to come out. You can come out in a little bit, baby boy. Hold on. But because July was all about Apollo, except for that 1 week about Cosmo, and there's a couple of other things that I had to move around because Power Rangers isn't the week that Power Rangers week is supposed to be, so I had to move that around. So I'm just moving around August a little bit, trying to get back into the swing of things for filming. So, and I missed a health update because that's usually supposed to be on 5th Thursdays of the month, which I had in July and didn't because it was all about Apollo coming home. So, well, that was actually about Apollo. The first month that we had together. It was actually about the first month that we had together, but I digress. So I'm going to do a health video today, I think. I'm going to try and figure out how to frame it. Trying to more talk about my experiences and stuff. So we will That'll, if anything, that goes up on Thursday, so you guys will see what that's all about. And I have to film the Power Rangers video, and I have to figure out if I have 2 videos up right now for August or if I don't. So I need to plan. So essentially, here's how it's going to go. I'm sure breakfast is almost ready. So we're going to wait until after breakfast. I'm going to make my bed, but we're going to wait till after breakfast. After breakfast, I'm going to come down, I'm going to clean, and I'll feed the animals, clean. And then I am going to take a shower. And while my hair is drying, I'm going to plan out how August is going to look and maybe how September is going to look. Apollo 8, the sheet of paper that I had, he is really losing it in his crate right now. He really wants to come out, but he's not going to come out till after breakfast. So he's just going to have to deal with it. He doesn't have to go potty. He went potty like a half hour ago. Anyway, both he and Cosmo were out for like 10 minutes. So they've both pottied and pooped. So you're fine. Anyway. It's a lot to just get him back in his crate. So now that I'm finally up and moving around for good for the day, I got up to make my bed. Anyway, that's not the point. Oh my goodness. Oh, right. So didn't finish that thought. So Apollo woke me up at 1:30 to go potty. I took him potty. He woke me up again at 3, and then I took him potty, and then I was able to fall back to sleep until about 6. And then I've just been kind of in and out since 6. With him going out 2 more times after that. Cosmo going out 1 time. And I think it's just because he wants to be out of his crate. He gets very cranky in his crate. Usually he's out of his crate for a good portion of the time. He's also probably pretty hungry right now because we usually are eating breakfast at like 5 a.m. during the week. And it throws him off on the weekend because we eat breakfast a lot later because I eat breakfast with my parents on the weekends. So anyway. So the plan is eat breakfast, or make my bed, make breakfast, eat breakfast. My dad's making breakfast. Eat breakfast, clean, shower, plan videos, film, well, put makeup on, film, go to Petco, pick up what I need from Petco, and then maybe start editing today. Maybe edit a vlog today because I have like 3 vlogs and this is like the 4th one now that I haven't posted. So hopefully we're going to have some vlogs on my vlogging channel again soon. That is the plan. So, that's the plan. That's how I'm going to spend my Saturday. I have had so many Saturdays where I've just been able to relax, which is great. And I miss it. I'm going to miss it because that's the whole thing is I don't have days off because I work 5 days a week and then Saturday I film and Sunday I edit. So like I genuinely don't have any days off. So the time off that I did take was really, really nice. Even though I did make a few videos here and there, I did have to make Cosmo's birthday video in that break. I obviously had to make the first month with Apollo. I also did a potty training video that's coming out. And so I made those and edited those during my break. But there have definitely been many weeks in which I just did nothing on the weekend, which was fantastic. But my hope and desire, what I'm thinking about doing is moving my work computer upstairs. So we've got the main level, which is where my parents live. We've got this level, which is where I live. And then there's a half story upstairs that my dad has a room that he has decorated and stuff. To be kind of his like little man cave. I hate that term, but man cave. It's just all of his like car stuff, all of his Corvette stuff, mostly Corvette stuff. He's all around a car guy, but his favorite is a Corvette. So he actually painted the ceiling to look like a road. It looks kind of cool up there, but there's another room up there that nobody really uses. It's like, it was a playroom when the kids were young. The kids really don't play with those toys much anymore. And so I've thought about maybe making that a home office for my work, specifically like my 9 to 5, not really 9 to 5, 7 to 4, my 7 to 4 job, Monday through Friday. And so then that way I can keep my personal computer completely intact, because here's the thing. Now I know there are splitters that you can use to switch it back and forth, but because of... I've tried to figure out a way based on the connectors of the 2 monitors that I have and the connectors that I have based on my computer to make it work. And it ended up being way too much, way too complicated for me because my computer is weird. So I just genuinely switch them on Saturday morning. I switched the two. You'll see me do that whenever I do vlogs. You'll see me switching the two. But it'd be nice to, so the week that I took off when Apollo came home, they also sent me a brand new computer for work. So I sent out my old computer. They sent me a new one. Well, they sent me the new one and then I sent out the old one. And when it came the day that my PTO started, and so I was like, okay, so I'm just not going to set it up. So I just made that desk, this desk over here, I made it just mine again, just, you know, my computer just for me. And it felt really, really, really good. And so I thought about that and I was like, that felt really nice. And it'd be really nice just to have that available because then I can edit on the weekdays instead of Sundays. So I can take at least like Sundays off, you know? And because I work from home and hopefully will continue to work from home permanently, I could theoretically, on days that I have to shower, I could also film on weekdays again. So maybe I could make it such a way that I could have my weekends back. We're working on it. I'm working on a plan. Anyway, this has been a very long clip of me just introing this damn vlog. Why do I talk forever? Like, that's my question. Anyway, I'm gonna make my bed. Here's my before. Here is my after. Good morning, Cosmo. You're the reason Apollo has been so cranky this morning because you got up nice and early and have been like roaming around. And Apollo's like, but I want to get up and I want to roam around and I want to attack Cosmo. That is Apollo's favorite pastime, is tackling Cosmo. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm still forcing him to rest for a little bit just because I'm not ready. That's awful. But again, it's a lot more complicated just to like take him. I'm gonna kill the cat. For the record, Nova is fine. She knocked over her food thing. She's out of kibble right now. So she's got like, it's just not enough for a meal. More kibble is on its way though. Okay, so breakfast isn't gonna even be ready for like another half an hour, I guess. So I'm gonna start cleaning because it's just driving me crazy just sitting here waiting. So I'm just gonna start cleaning now. So just after shampooing, the couch or the cushion that Cosmo mostly sleeps on, or the one that he sleeps on, and that Apollo ended up actually peeing on, plus the couch cushion right next to it. This is what the water looks like, or the soap looks like. I needed to do this a while ago, but this is now out of batteries. This just came out of the box, so I have to charge this one a little bit here. But holy moly, that's just 2 cushions of my couch that get dog traffic, and wow, yikes. But yeah, so hopefully those will be a lot cleaner now, I'm hoping. But let's see, it's like that. There we go. Now those are cleaner, so I'm gonna go ahead and charge this guy. I'm gonna empty out this and charge this guy and hopefully maybe continue a little bit later. I want to get the whole couch done, hopefully, but we'll see how much of the solution that it came with, because just doing that one cushion took out all of the solution, but I really did that cushion very like deeply because Apollo did pee on it. So yeah, now it's all clean. That couch is now clean. Whew, well, almost. I mean, I still haven't done the cushion that I sit on. I haven't done the back cushions, and I also haven't done the arms or the front face of the couch. So that'll all come in time. Time to clean this. Oh, that's so gross. So the next matter of business is going to be to actually take Apollo out of his crate, which he's been dying to get out since I started cleaning. I like to keep him in his crate while I'm cleaning. It's just a lot easier than having him in my way. I mean, it's already hard enough having to get Cosmo to move when I have to clean. So now that I'm done vacuuming, I'm gonna end up having to vacuum again, I'm thinking, but now that I'm done vacuuming, before I shampoo the carpet, what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna shampoo over here a little bit because of how I redid Nodley's tank last week. Because of how I redid that, it's gross and messy over here, so I'm gonna shampoo over here a little bit, shampoo the rug like I always do every week. But to add a little bit on top of that, I'm going to clean out Apollo's crate. Take everything out, and by everything I also mean the divider. He is old enough and big enough that and potty trained enough that the divider, I think, can come out. We're gonna give it a try. We're gonna see what happens when the divider comes out. He's using more than half of his crate at this point, so, and it's about time for me to move the divider again. So I decided last time when I have to move the divider, I'm just gonna take the whole divider out. So I'm gonna take everything out of his crate, clean up the tray, and I'm probably gonna throw his blanket that he has in there right now in the wash. I have the Petco blanket that just came out of the wash, so I'll probably put that in there instead. And we're going to do that. So that is the next order of business. Here we go. Okay, so I got that done. Apollo spent some time outside with mom and dad, so he tracked all over the place, but that's okay. But I took the divider completely out. He now has full access to his entire crate. I also have the other blanket right here that I'm gonna wash. I might just switch them back and forth. I used to have both of them in there with him, but I think I'm gonna switch it out now, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. And then I use this cradle, this crib. This used to be my crib back when I was a baby. Clearly, obviously. As a kind of baby gate kind of situation to keep him. Why is it wet right there? That's unnerving. It's wet right here. Oh, probably from his paws because mom said he was wet. So anyway, but yeah, so he was just outside with my parents. They were trying to wear him out. And so hopefully he'll take a little bit of a nap now. But that's where we are at, man. All that's really left now is just shampooing, and then I can probably consider myself done. There's one other thing that I want to accomplish, but I may not do it today because I'm just, I'm tired, I'm done. But yeah, so after I'm done with that, I can probably consider myself done for now. I'll probably do the rest of the couch next week is probably when I'm going to do the rest of the couch. So, because I just wanted to get this, specifically this cushion completed because he's peed on it twice. So I cleaned it up as best I could. I have actually turned it over until today. I turned it back over after I washed it. So anyway, so that's where I'm at. Ooh, I am exhausted. Anyway, all right, I'm going to shampoo now the rug and the trail that he created over here, plus just right in front of his crate a little bit, and I'll be done. So that's next on the list. Okay, so I have showered, clearly, and I have sat down and planned out videos. I've got through November on this page here. I'm actually gonna put it on my computer instead of keeping it in a sheet of paper in which my dog would be able to get a hold of it and eat it. And he also pissed in his crate already, so he is sleeping in his own piss at the moment because that's how you teach a dog how not to piss in his crate. I take out the divider and within an hour he has already pissed in his crate. So, because the divider is supposed to stop him from wanting to do that but he peed like right in the middle of it. So it really isn't the divider being taken out's fault. I don't know what happened. I also realized I haven't put on my my medication today. Let's go to the bathroom and do that. And then tomorrow my mom and I are actually going to repaint my bathroom because as much as I really like this color in here, it's just too dark for such a small space. And so we've decided to do that, and then I'm finally gonna get a ceiling. Well, I have, like, this is a ceiling right here. This is a ceiling. That was put in quite a while ago, but we have to do a suspended ceiling on this side just because of circuitry and whatnot and living in a lower unit kind of situation. But anyway, I'm finally gonna get a ceiling. But yeah, I want to do a little bit lighter color. And maybe a little bit more on the teal side. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet 100%. I haven't put on my rosacea medication yet. So let's just go ahead and do that. So I have all of August worked out, and all of September I think all of October. I think I'm just waiting on one more week in November. Because I'm having trouble coming up with Acting 101 ideas. I might actually cancel that series and replace it with something else going on. I don't know. I really got excited about it initially, but one, it's not garnering a lot of views, and not that that matters a whole heck of a lot, but when you're trying to make being a creative like part of your existence on this planet financially, it matters. Plus, I have trouble coming up with ideas for it, so I think I'm gonna finish out this year with it through December, and then starting January, I'm probably gonna come up with a different idea for the third week of the month, because I am really feeling doing the lifestyle videos, which is going to be just a mishmash of different things, of like story times, cooking videos, stuff like that. And then week 2 is Power Rangers, and I'm jumping into my deep dives starting in October, so I have to rewatch Mighty Morphin soon, but I need to do that. I'm jumping into those, so that's going to be, I mean, half of a year, more than half of a year as it stands, because I'm only doing that once a month. So, since we are at season 28 right now, aren't we at season 28? I think that's the season. I actually have to count it for a hot second, but yeah, I mean, and I'm doing it season by season, so that's going to keep my Power Ranger content going for a good long time. There will be breaks in there for, you know, feelings on seasons or feelings on certain characters, or maybe updates on rankings of colors based on new characters and whatnot. So, and then the third week is my acting videos, and then my fourth week is animal videos, which again, there's tons of content that I can do with animal content. And then if there is a fifth week, it is a health update, because you guys know I am on a health journey. This does not mean necessarily that I'm trying to actively lose weight. Changing my body is part of it, but that's a whole different conversation. But really, I'm just trying to go on a health journey, which means fix my mental health, start getting back into working out like I used to, not exactly like I used to, but, you know, moving my body on a regular basis, you know, overcoming some mental health issues, moving my body, focusing on, you know, getting rid of diet culture and getting rid of that mindset so that I can have food freedom, which I feel like I'm doing really, really well with intuitive eating right now. I actually, one of the videos in October is going to be eating intuitively eating with me for a day. So I'll kind of take you guys on a journey of like what I eat and how I eat and what I choose to eat, which I think will be really fun. I think I might do like a weekday one, and I might do like a weekend one, because obviously when I'm working, it's very different than when I have the freedom to eat more freely and stuff. But intuitive eating is really good for when you've experienced EDs, as I have, and because the whole thing, so EDs can come from trauma, which clearly mine likely did because of my PTSD diagnosis, my CPTSD diagnosis, but it can also come from diet culture. It can come from this concept of putting moral value on food. So if you remove the moral value of food, you're less likely to binge, which is so interesting to me. And it's working. I haven't had even a desire to binge in months. So, like, if that says anything about intuitive eating, that is incredible. But I mean, to be fair, I am also working on my CPTSD. I'm also processing trauma and stuff. So there's that. So it's, you know, a little column A, little column B. But anyway, so that's where I'm at. I am still waiting for my hair to dry before I can film anything, but I've come to the realization I only really need to film 2 videos today. And both of them are pretty quick and easy to film today. I can film this one next weekend, and this one next weekend. And then the following weekend, this one and this one. I have to actually wait on this one. Well, Apollo will be 6 months in September, so I'm gonna wait until he's closer to that. I'm probably gonna film that the week before he turns 6 months, because he'll actually turn 6 months the day after, or sorry, the day before the video goes live, because he'll turn 6 months on September 22nd, and the video will go up September 23rd. So that one I can't film until we're a little bit closer, kind of like with Cosmo's birthday video. I mean, I didn't have to wait until close to his birthday, but it was to celebrate his birthday, to talk about when I got him. So I wanted to wait until it was closer to his birthday. And again, that one actually went up the day after his birthday. How weird is that? Anyway. And yeah, so like I'm probably in pretty good shape. I have to start watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so I'm probably gonna do that after I finish rewatching Family Ties, which is what I'm rewatching right now. Hopefully I'll get through that relatively quickly, and then I will be able to rewatch season 1 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and take notes and do my deep dive of things that I like about it, things I don't like about it, things I would have changed if I were, you know, directing it or producing it. So, sorry to Tony Oliver, but I'm gonna rip it apart. But yeah, so that's where I'm at there. And then Mighty Morphin Power Rangers season 2 deep dive is gonna come out in November. These are subject to change, but we'll see. I've been thinking about maybe replacing my acting videos with that, like going back and watching something and like maybe doing like reactions to movies and television shows and things I do know, instead of like, so things I haven't seen and doing like genuine reactions to them and stuff, and things that I have seen, kind of doing deep dives into those and being like, oh, well, this is something that I absolutely would have changed if I would have directed or written this. This is something that I would have put in there. This is something that I think would have been kind of fun. Like, I could do that with a lot of Nickelodeon shows, since Paramount Plus is a thing. Obviously not sponsored, but I probably should still say it to be safe. But since I can go back and watch a lot of old Nickelodeon shows now, a lot of CBS shows, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about maybe replacing my acting videos with like reactionary videos, where I'd be like watching a movie or a TV show and either reacting to it for the first time, after a long time, or saying how I would have updated it, how I would have changed it. As a director, as a writer, how would I have run that scene? Things like that. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about that. I go back to waiting for my hair to dry and watching some YouTube before I start filming. So there we go. You want to go upstairs? Not right now. Mama's got to film stuff first. All right, so I am ready to put makeup on the face and film 2 videos. Hopefully they'll go by real quick. They're in the same setting. So we're just gonna, oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll film up at my TV for one of them. I don't know. Haven't figured that out yet. It's technically a story time, but it's not like a wine story time. I don't know. I think I'm gonna sit down for it though. Anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna put on some makeup. And I'm done. But now my mother has brought me some treats. I'm guessing it's, yes, a personal pizza made from our pita flatbread that we get, or they get, and I partake in. So I guess I'll eat these real quick, and then I will get to filming. I've got a wine now too, so I could make it a wine story time, even though it's not really like the reason why I drink. But whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna eat these, watch probably just another quick episode of Family Ties, order some things from Target because they are things that I forgot to get this week, and then go do a Target run after I'm done filming, depending on when dinner is. These grays are getting worse. I started graying when I was 20. Started graying when I was 20. My mother has early gray gene. She started graying at 19. But mine has been really, really slow. But it's been, now that I'm middle-aged, it is starting to speed up. So I'm going to become a silver fox eventually. Girls can be silver foxes, right? I don't know. Silver beauty. I don't know. All right. Family Ties and then filming. Nova's kibble came in today. And I gotta say, it's a winning food so far. Apollo wants some too. So, normally, recently, over the last, I would say, 6 months or so, she's been more of a grazer, where she doesn't necessarily like just eat all in one sitting. So we'll see how much of this she actually eats in one sitting to know for sure. But when she was on Candy Day, which makes me wonder if she even liked her Candy Day or if she just ate it because she knew she had to. Come on, out of the kitchen. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh. I have to shampoo the carpet again. Oh, no. I am not happy with you. Oh, man. Can puppyhood be over now? Anyway, so she, when I switched... Stop jumping on me. So when I switched her to Candy Day is when she kind of started grazing. So I'm almost wondering if she didn't like Candy Day. She is like just munching that food. So interesting. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna feed Apollo now and then shampoo my carpet again. Oh, that's what she ate too. Which is far more than she would eat in one sitting when she was on Candy Day. So now I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I put my cat on Candy Day and she ate it because she was hungry, not because she liked it. Now that makes me feel bad. So now she's on this brand, which I don't know much about the brand, but the ingredients are good. So I'm not hating this brand. But she likes it. So heck, if she's into it, and Cosmo really seems to like it, Apollo really seems to like it. So maybe if I like this brand going forward, I might look into switching the two dogs to it too. So we'll see. But boy, that's the most she's eaten in one sitting of kibble in a while. And I just thought she would just go through phases of like, oh, I'm just not feeling kibble right now. I just don't think she liked Candy Day. Interesting. All right. So we've all been pottied one more time before bed. We are all getting ready for sleep. Apollo's in his crate. Cosmo's getting ready to lay down here. Nova is going to play in this stuff that came with my Chewy box. Because it makes fun noises. I am ready for bed. I am so tired. And the more I think about it, the more I'm really starting to think that I want to move my work computer up into the half story, up on the top level of the house, because I'm thinking then I can like at least edit during the week and maybe even figure out a way to film during the week. And I can have my weekends back, except for like live streams. But oh well, so I have to do a live stream for an hour every Saturday. That's fine. Man. Really starting to think that might be the best thing to do. And I'm gonna work on that. All right, I'm gonna go to bed. Let's watch Apollo tear apart this water bottle that I put in his crate.